So, hello everybody, we are live again and it is time for class. Next class will be on Thursday the 8th of February, which will be at 3:30 UK time. I'm going to have to finish today's class sharpish on time, but well, that's what we're advertised, so that's not unreasonable. Great to see you all. Great to see you, Vitali. Hi, Patricia. Lovely to have you. Hi, Renyard. Hi, Yuri. Hi, Oksana. And I think that's what we've got for the moment. And RR, lovely to see you. Any moment now. It's like 390 something, Ronan. Any moment now. Okay, so next class is on Thursday, as I said. And okay, this was an article about how to measure pain, measuring pain, and how not everybody was treated the same way for pain. Some people were considered to be playing it up, and others were considered to be in pain. So, one study of 981 people found that women who came to emergency care due to pain were less likely to receive any pain, comfort, ease, relief, alleviate at all, and they had to wait 33% longer than men to be treated. Okay, this looks like a good start. Hi there, Cut Sleeve. Lovely to see you. Okay, so we've got relief for Oksana, for Vitali, for Renyard, and for Cut Sleeve. Yes, pain relief. This is a good collocation. Pain comfort, no. Pain ease, no. Pain alleviate. Pain relief, yes, definitely. Pain relief. Relief is definitely it. Hi. Oh, Eniva. Lovely to have you, Eniva. It's new. Alleviate for Manisco. Okay, so to alleviate Manisco is a verb. It would be pain alleviation. Okay, alleviation. And pain comfort. Pain comfort, no. To any pain relief, definitely, Patricia. Pain relief. So pain relief, definitely. We're going to go for that. Pain comfort, no, it really doesn't. So let's try the next one. In addition, when men and women reported similar levels of pain, men were given stronger medication to deal, treat, heal, attend, care it. In addition, when men and women reported similar levels of pain, men were given stronger medication to deal, treat, heal, attend, care it. So we're starting to get some answers. This is good. Okay, so yes, we've got a select medication to deal with it. You don't heal pain, you heal the disease. To attend, I would say to attend to it. And care for, but a nurse or a doctor cares for a patient. Hi Adfanul, great to have you. So we've got treat for Vitali, for Oksana, for Renyard. We've got treat for Iva and Yuri and Ronan and Patricia. And treat for Manisco. Hi Sharon, lovely to have you. We got treat for Sharon as well. Can you dispel pain? To dispel pain. I guess you probably could. Yes, that's it exactly. Oksana. Deal with it, attend to it, care for it. I think you can dispel pain, Yuri. So, to treat it. And Adfanul has gone for treat as well. Good. So, to treat it. To cope with it. I think that's a good word, Oksana. And continue. It doesn't fit. Social ambitions, aspirations, expectations, prospects about what is normal behaviour for men and women are at the root of these patterns, says Anke Samulowitz, who researches gender bias in the University of Gothenburg in Sweden. No, I don't think you heal pain. Heal the pain. Heal the pain. You heal a disease. Heal it isn't the word for pain. To stop the pain, to finish the pain. I think heal's not a natural word with pain. Yeah. To get rid of the pain, to make the pain go away. So, ambitions, aspirations, expectations, prospects. We've got expectations for Oksana, Vitali and Renyard. We've got expectations for Iva, expectations for Patricia. Conventional wisdom, received wisdom about, yes. Expectations for Sharon. And expectation for Ronan, yes. Medicaster can dispel pain. I guess they can. Hi, Naive, lovely to see you. So, social expectations, because ambitions and aspirations are what you hope you're going to be. Yeah, social aspirations to become the most important person in your society. The prospects, no, it's the expectations. So social expectations, definitely. Hello, Mohammed Yassin. Salam alaikum to you as well. These biases dispel doubts, dispel fears, dispel a feeling. Yes, I quite agree. Is to make it go away, to by assurances. These biases add up to, up with, onto, on with medically unjustified differences in the way men and women are treated in healthcare. Hi, Kenan. Lovely to have you, Kenan. Yes, that's the point, Patricia. Heal is like cure. Alleviate is lessen. Absolutely. So we've got... Hi, Kenan. Lovely to have you, Kenan Khan. So add up to for Oksana, add up to for Vitali, add up to for Iva, add up to for Naif. Okay, it's got to be the up to, Sharon, but yes. Okay, promote and advertise. To advertise is where you have a poster or an advertisement in a newspaper or on television. Whereas promote, there are many other ways of promoting things. You could promote your product by sponsoring a race, or you could promote your product by being the sponsor for a hospital or something like that. Promote is more general. Advertise is more specific, saying buy my product. Yeah, an advertisement. Up to for Yuri and up to for Renyard as well. Okay, let's see. Add on with, no. Amount to, come to, good Vitali. Add on to, add up with, no. Add up to, add up to. This is, if something adds up to, it's talking about the total. Yeah? They, in this case, they significant. Let's see, Patricia, if it was add on to, this would be something extra. So I'm going to add on several things to your bill. Okay, so to add something on to. Hi Ludmilla, lovely to have you again. Up to for Nariman. Okay, so to add up to means equal. Add on to means to add something extra. So there are many ways of promoting a product. You could offer three for the price of two. That would be a promotion, but not an advertisement. Add up to for Ludmilla. Advertise is where you have an advertisement on television or in a magazine that says buy my product. Promotion is more general. There are many other things you can do to promote. So hi to Nad, hi to Ludmilla as well. So let's continue. Add up to equates to good, Yuri. Okay, a dichotomy and a polarity. Let's see, a dichotomy it means that something goes two ways. I think it has two different states. I think they're probably very similar, Mohammed Yassin. So there are, she notes, sometimes genuine reasons why men and women might perceive different treatment for a particular complaint, grievance, gripe, grumble. Replete with, I guess you could use replete with. I would probably give replete with a 6.5 informality. You could use it in an informal conversation. I would just informally, I would say full of, yeah, but you could do that, Knife, definitely. Hi Bogdan, lovely to see you. So we've got complaint for Iva, complaint for Vitali, complaint for Oksana, complaint for Nad, complaint for Ludmilla. Okay, a grievance is something that you're angry about. Yeah, so I believe you got a grievance against your neighbour, Patricia. Yeah, whereas a complaint is an illness. We've got complaint for Bogdan and complaint for Reynard and complaint for Ronan. A complaint from Sharon. You see, a grievance is when you're angry about something. Yeah, so I've got a grievance against these people. A gripe is when you're angry about something as well. To grumble about something, but a complaint is a word for an illness. Yeah, so a treatment for a particular complaint. Yeah, because this is talking about doctors and nurses, as in to air your grievances. That's very good. And complaint for Sharon, good. So a complaint, very definitely. And let's continue. Differences accompanying, associated, in league, kindred, with hormones and genes should sometimes lead to differences in, for example, pain medication, she says. But you are angry. Oh dear. Patricia's on the warpath. Okay, so Bogdan's gone associated. A complaint is a health issue. Yes, it can be a problem, an issue, but it's a health issue as well. Associated for Oksana as well. Associated for Nan. Associated with, says Vitali. Renyard says associated. Sharon says associated. Iva says associated. It's this with. Accompanying without the with. In league with. If you're in league with, it sounds like a plot or a some sort of evil plan. Kindred talks about family. Yeah, so my uncle is my kin. Patricia says associated with as well. Associated with for Ludmilla. Good. Okay, so in league with the devil. He's working in league with somebody. What's the word I'm looking for? Conspiracy theory. In league with. Yes, a complaint is also a statement about dissatisfaction or indignation, but it's also an illness, a complaint. The doctor treated my complaint, and that's the point. Complaint can go both ways. So associated with. Hand in glove. That's very nice, Yuri. But all observed differences in the treatment of men and women with pain cannot be set out to biological differences, accounted to biological differences, put down to biological differences, clarified to biological differences, defined to biological differences. Ascribed to, as Vitali said. Ascribed would be the perfect word. I like ascribed. Hand in glove, in league with, yes. Okay, so attributed to from Vitali, attributed to from Oksana as well. Okay, so put down to for Vitali, put down to for Bogdan, put down to for Oksana, put down to for Nariman, put down to for Iva, put down to for Sharon, attributable to, good, put down to for Ludmilla. Woi, teeth, claws, battle axes and spears. Careful, Pandora's on the warpath. Imputed to, explained by, accounted by, clarified by, defined by, put down to. So to put down to, a very nice phrasal verb meaning to ascribe, to give a reason to put down to. Well done, Patricia. Okay. Could new technologies help provide a way to outwit, parry, shirk, circumvent, evade prejudice and bias about pain in medicine? Cannot be boiled down to. I think it might work. It's a little bit different, Yuri, but you're pretty close. Could new technologies help provide a way to so associated with for Patricia. So to outwit, to parry, to shirk, to circumvent, to evade prejudice. Ooh, this is quite good. So we've got outwit for Nan. We've got circumvent for Vitali and Iva. We've got evade for Manisco. Circumvent for Sharon. Evade For Bogdan. Evade for Yuri. Renyard goes for evade. Ooh, this is interesting. Eliminate for Yuri. Eliminate, definitely. Renyard would say eradicate. Eradicate's a good word. Ronan goes for evade. Well, normally you evade the police. You evade a roadblock. You evade taxes. It's definitely not the best word by miles. And Oksana says evade or parry, but circumvent it is. To parry is when you're fighting with swords and somebody tries to hit you and you put your sword in the way. To parry is to stop a blow. So, okay, I understand. So, to circumnavigate. Okay, so you outwit somebody else. You parry an attack. So is to counter an attack. To shirk is to avoid your responsibility. To circumvent, to go round. And to evade, to run away from. Okay, so the answer here is to circumvent. To outwit, to circumvent. So who's gone for circumvent? Circumvent for Vitaly and Iva. Well done, Vitaly and Iva. Circumvent for Sharon. Well done, Sharon. Circumnavigate, circumvent. Circumnavigate, Renya. That's the idea. Blow out of the water. To circumvent, to find the way round. So he idealizes his job. Society continues to idolize the two-parent family. He tends to idealize his life. To idealize, to treat as if it was perfect, not to see the problems with it. New technologies could be that weapon we put to protect ourselves. Okay, to idealize, to not see the problems with something, to look at something as perfect and ideal, yeah, and not to see the difficulties, to ignore the problems with something. So anyway, circumvent, you outwit another person, you parry a blow, you shirk your work, you circumvent a problem. You evade the police, you evade a hunter. And several innovations are being developed to try to clog, choke, plug, lid this gap to provide an objective readout of the extent of someone's pain. Several innovations are being developed to try to clog, choke, plug, lid this gap to provide an objective readout of the extent of someone's pain. So Vitaly says plug the gap, and so does Iva, and so does Bogdan, and so does Ronan. Hi Jake. Jake goes for plug the gap as well. Plug the gap for Nariman. Fill the gap. Yes, definitely Bogdan. Clog or choke. Clog, to plug the gap for Sharon. Choke for Ludmilla. You choke something. Yeah, if something is choked, to choke this gap. But you plug the gap. You put a plug in the gap. Plug the gap is a good collocation, Ludmilla. You circumvent a problem by outwitting your enemies. That's good, Patricia. The traffic is clogged. The sink is clogged. Yeah. If something is choked, it can't breathe properly. Try to bridge this gap. Yes, bridge the gap, I think, would work, Ivor. I think bridge the gap's a good word. I think that's quite nice. I like bridge the gap. Lid, no, not as a verb. To plug the gap. You plug the gap. But there is no verb to lid the gap. It's not a verb. Thank you, Ronan. So let's have some likes while we're about it, people. Okay, so to plug the gap, to put something in the gap. And these technologies rely on finding biomarkers for pain. Measurable biological variables that weigh, correlate, compete, harmonize with the experience of pain. These technologies rely on finding biomarkers for pain, measurable biological variables that weigh, correlate, compete, harmonize with the experience of pain. Weigh with, it can't be weigh with, can it? That compete with, but they're not competing, this is not a competition. That harmonize with. So we've got correlate for Oksana, for Bogdan, for Ivor. Correlate for Nad. Correlate for Ludmilla. Correlate for Renyard and Vitaly and Jake and Ronan and Sharon. Would you like to plug our age gap? Works in the pub. I don't know how you can plug the age gap. Yes, 5 informality, Yuri. Correlate with, says Patricia. That are in sync with the experience. In sync with. Good. That variables that correlate with. Yes, definitely. That correlate with the experience of pain. That are in sync with it. Very good. And you found your tortoise. Good. Yeah. Without biomarkers, we will not be able to properly diagnose and sufficiently, adequately, conveniently, plentifully treat pain. Idealize is to treat it as perfect. It means not to find any problems with society. He thinks his job is perfect. He thinks the two-parent family is perfect. Is not to look for any problems in it. So, adequately for Oksana, adequately for Bogdan. Plastic surgery to plug the age gap. That's very good. Bridge the narrow gap. Narrow the gap. Yes, they're different. To bridge the gap, to narrow the gap. To narrow the gap between two people. Adequately for Ivor, adequately for Sharon, adequately for Vitaly and Jake and Ludmilla and Vitaly and Renyard. Adequately, appropriately treat pain. Good. And sufficiently, enough, no. Conveniently, it just means it's easy to do. It doesn't mean it works. Plentifully treat pain. Let's plug the gap plug the light gap under the stream. Yeah, let's plug the light gap. The light gap is 5, isn't it, Naniman? Adequately. Okay, so adequately, yes, adequately, in a suitable way, in an adequate way. That sounds very good. And one more, and then I'm going to have to stop today. So, Whoops, this one is too big. When you look for problems, you find them, yeah, or they find you. We will not be able to predict the likelihood, credibility, liability, suspicion of someone with acute back injury to transition to chronic treatment resistant pain, and we will not be able to objectively monitor response to novel therapies in clinical trials. Okay, this one looks very easy then. The chance, the probability, that's very good. So we got likelihood for Bogdan, for Oksana, for Jake. Likelihood for Sharon and Ivor. Likelihood for Vitaly and Ludmila and Patricia and Ronan. Okay, credibility is where you believe. Liability is a problem. Money you owe. Suspicion, you'll suspect somebody. Likelihood for Nariman as well. Likelihood, probability. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need to stop there, unfortunately. So, next stream is Thursday. Probability, yes, Patricia, it's been a pleasure having you. Likelihood for Renyard as well. Thursday, 8th of February at 3:30 p.m. UK time. So thank you for all of you for coming. It's been lovely to have you. Have a great day to all of you. So thank you to Adfanul, thank you to Bogdan, thank you Jake, thank you Ludmila, thank you Ivor, thank you Nad, thank you Oksana, thank you Patricia, thank you Renyard, thank you Ronan, thank you Sharon, thank you Yuri, and thank you Vitaly. Wonderful having you all. It's a pleasure to have you. Do come back, Ivor. Massive thanks to all of you. Thank you, Renyard. So